how to make a textile design. First thing we need to do is we need to pick a large organic shape. Decide on which shape you would like. Organic shape, something that you can't measure with math. Fill your paper with your organic shape. Color it in. Press hard. Use a crayon. One of the steps will be a crayon resist type of a technique. So crayon is important to use. If you don't have crayon, you can use any form of medium. If you have colored pencils, that would be best if you don't have crayons. If you have markers, you can use markers. Then we would have to adjust the last stage. Remember, the first shape is organic. I have samples of organic shapes in classwork when we first started this project. Look to the reference materials and the step-by-step on how to create a textile. This is my organic shape. It will be the largest shape out of the 3 shapes we choose. The next shape will be a shape of your choice using only a contour line, meaning the outline of your shape. So if I chose a flower, it would just be the outline of my flower. No details of the flower, just the outline. And I'm going to overlap the large shape. Overlap the large shape with my medium-sized shape. Color it in. Press hard. I'm rushing through this so you can at least see the steps one at a time on how to make a textile design. Your shapes will be much neater, much more uniform, making sure the organic is the largest shape. The shape of your choice would be the medium size, and the last shape is going to be a geometric shape. I gave you samples of geometric shapes in classwork, and you're going to fill the rest of the area with a geometric shape. All this negative space is going to be my geometric shape, and notice it is the smallest of the 3 shapes. That is important to recognize: large, medium, small. I don't want 3 large shapes. I don't want 3 small shapes. I want 3 different shapes: large, medium, and small, and I want one overlapping. Alright, here is my textile design. The next phase will be to add another layer of color. For that, you're going to need plastic, some form of plastic. I have a garbage bag. This is what I'm going to use. I'm going to take my markers, my washable markers, and I'm going to choose either a warm or cool color. Warm colors: red, orange, yellow. Cool colors: purple, blue, and green. I'm going to choose either purple, blue, and green, or red, orange, and yellow. I'm going to choose the cool colors. So I need purple, green, and blue. I don't have a purple marker, so I'm going to need to use a different marker. a different brand of a marker in order to show the cool color. Well, you know what? I'll use the warm colors instead because I have 3 warm colors. I'm going to use these for my background. Yellow, orange, red, warm colors. And I'm going to use them for the background to add a new layer of color and texture. How am I going to get texture? Do you see all the crinkles in this bag? They will shine through on my textile design. I'm going to color the plastic bag. I don't have to blend the colors. I just have to color the plastic bag with my markers in an area that's large enough to cover the paper where my textile design is on. There's my orange. Now I'm adding the red, not to mix the colors at all, just to fill up the bag. And now my last warm color, which is yellow. I'm filling up any areas where I don't have marker. You can color it in any way that you want. Doesn't have to be squares like me, it could be anything. Now the last stage here, we need to wake up these colors using a spritz bottle, a water spritzer. I spritzed about 10 times. If you don't have a spray bottle, put a bowl of water, put water in a bowl, dip your fingers in, and splash your plastic. That's if you don't have a water spritzer. If you don't have markers and spritzers, this phase you will use crayons to rub your background if you don't have spritzer. Now I'm going to take my textile design face down onto the water, and I'm going to press. I'm going to press in all areas until I see the water bleeding through. Remember to get my corners. We want it all to be covered. We're not smearing it, we're just pressing. Then I'm going to lift gently, and I've now added a new layer of color and texture to my textile design. This tutorial was brought to you by your teacher, Mrs. Scaffitti. You better have it done.